Hi, I'm Ed Fulbright, CPA, CGMA, PFS of Fulbright Financial Consulting, PA. We would like to welcome you to our educational briefing.
Fears of a trade war and stock market volatility are grabbing the headlines and overshadowing the good economic news. The monthly survey of purchasing managers at manufacturing companies registered an uptick to already strong activity. Historically, the Manufacturing Purchasing Managers Index has collapsed when the economy contracts. At 60.8%, the Manufacturing Purchasing Managers Index has rarely been this high over the last 3 decades. Meanwhile, personal disposable income soared in January as the federal income tax cut boosted wages. Higher consumer spending is beginning to make its way into the economy and boost growth of the economy, which is manifested in higher corporate earnings, and earnings drive stock prices. Another bright sign, overshadowed by the trade war controversy, was release of a milder-than-expected reading on inflation. The Personal Consumption Expense Deflator is the inflation index the Federal Reserve sets policy against. Although the financial press reports on the Consumer Price Index, the PCE deflator in January at 1.7% remained the same as December, which is a good surprise. Inflation fears had been blamed in early February for a sudden change in sentiment, and stocks plunged by more than 10%, but the PCE deflator showed inflation fears had been overblown. Jerome Powell, the new chief of the U.S. Central Bank, testifying before Congress for the first time, said the Fed expected inflation to gradually trend toward its 2% target. In his testimony, Mr. Powell described the outlook much the same as his predecessor. Steady monetary policy is reassuring, since Fed policy mistakes caused all U.S. recessions since World War II. Mr. Powell's testimony took a back burner to the trade war story. The economy is booming, stocks are reasonably priced but not cheap, and the S&P 500 is not far off from its all-time high. It's prudent to expect stock prices to be vulnerable to plunges on frightening headlines, but the real news affecting your wealth, the key economic fundamentals, actually remain very strong, although it may get lost in the dramatic headlines and volatility.
Thank you for listening. Please contact us with any questions, and also contact us if you're interested in our complimentary second opinion on your investments or to set up a meeting regarding your wealth. Don't hesitate to share this video with people who might benefit from our work. Thank you again, and have a great day.